afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Terrell Clark. I'm the chair of the Homefront Resource Center.
Good afternoon. I'm Command Sergeant Major Barry Kirchhoff, retired United States Army Reserve, and I am the treasurer of the Homefront Resource Center. We will be your MCs for today's program. We'd like to welcome all of you to our 5th annual Homefront Resource Center Veterans Award Ceremony.
The purpose of this celebration is to honor, remember, and recognize the significant contributions our veterans have given not only to our country, but to our state and community too.
And now, if you will, please rise for the posting of the colors by the Minnesota National Guard, Honor Guard, and the singing of the National Anthem by Nicole Sowers.
March, Paris, break, face, present, arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Nicole and Honor Guard team. Let's give them both a round of applause. At this time, we'd like to recognize some special guests in our audience today. With us, we have Mayor Dave Kleis, who often would be actually speaking right now, so let's give him a big clap. Former Mayor Chuck Winkleman, County Commissioner Joe Persky. To recognize Bob Barretts from the Stamp Down organization. We'd also like to thank APH for donating the space, the pop, the water, to the Bridge Interpretive Services for coffee, and to Susan Goodwin for volunteering her ASL interpretation. We hope you enjoyed the great food from Jules Bistro. There's still some back there if you want to get something to eat or drink during this, that's okay. And we hope that you had a good conversation during your social time. Maureen, Katie, will you please come to the podium?
Welcome. I'm Maureen Gady and I serve as the Secretary for Homefront Resource Center. For those of you who may not be familiar with the Homefront Resource Center, we are a Central Minnesota nonprofit. Our mission is to be the voice, educator, and connector for our service members, veterans, and their families. The voice. We act as the voice through public awareness campaigns, advocacy, and social media. We report and echo and tell the stories of our military community. The educator. We educate the citizens of Central Minnesota about issues and concerns related to our veterans, service members, and their families. We do this by conducting forums, workshops, and ceremonies like today. Connector. Homefront Resource Center provides services to veterans, service members, and their families by connecting them to those agencies that can best assist them. Some of our partners are St. Cloud Technical and Community College, St. Cloud State University, the St. Cloud VA, Goodwill Easter Seals, Warrior to Citizen, tee-it-ups for the troops, and many more. And those on the board, the resource board, please stand up so you can be acknowledged. Thank you.
May is a month that is often associated with the armed forces. May is a National Military Appreciation Month. Today, May 8th, we remember and honor the end of World War II in Europe. On May 19th, we celebrate Armed Forces Day, and of course, at the end of the month, on the 27th of May, Memorial Day. I'm sorry, the 19th day. We will remember and honor those who have given their lives in the service of our country. Thus, it is fitting that we recognize some of the outstanding veterans from our community today, as this is the 2nd of May. 8th of May. I apologize, I received this script just a few moments ago. It's a busy week at St. Cloud State University for finals. Get back on track. To be a veteran simply means to have served in the armed forces. But perhaps more importantly, it means these women and men have given of themselves, often known as selfless service. Our veterans have sacrificed, they have endured hardship, separation, and all for the good of their team, their branch of the service, and most important, our country. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the veterans who are with us today. If you've served in the armed forces or are currently serving, would you please stand and be recognized? In addition, family members serve alongside members. If you are a family member of a service member or veteran, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your service.
When the Homefront Resource Center work group, prior to our board of directors, first convened several years ago, we thought it appropriate to recognize some of the outstanding veterans in our community who have embodied and emulated the values of duty, honor, and country, not only in the armed forces, but here at home in our communities. Some of the past recipients of our Veterans of the Year Award are Larry Tillmans, a clerk typist during the World War II Nuremberg war trials, Bob Nickel, a World War II veteran who fought at Normandy and the Battle of the Bulge, the late Dr. Earl Potter, a 20-year Coast Guard veteran and former president of the St. Cloud State University, and Steve Hennis, a Vietnam veteran who served as the Whitney Senior Center director and served on the Sartell City Council.
At this time, it is our pleasure to invite to the stage Jerry Belisco, Associate Dean of Students, and Dr. Christina Metzko, Director of Academic Initiatives for St. Cloud State University, to help recognize an outstanding student veteran from St. Cloud State University. Please help us welcome Jerry and Christine to the stage.
Thank you for coming today. We'd like to invite Dale Olchin to join us on the stage, please. Before attending St. Cloud State University, Dale served in the Army National Guard from 1991 to 2013 and attained the rank of Sergeant First Class, with deployments in Honduras and Iraq. He was a tanker by trade, but also spent time working with military police in a security role in Honduras. While stateside, Dale served our fallen comrades as part of the state's Military Funeral Honor Guard.
Currently, Dale is a sophomore at St. Cloud State University with an amazing grade point average, majoring in social work. He continues to serve other veterans in his capacity at St. Cloud State University as a peer mentor for transfer students who are veterans. And I will note that we just did some statistics in our office, and our referrals to the Veteran Resource Center on campus are the third highest set of referrals that are made by our peer mentors. And that's really down to all the work that Dale's been doing this year to serve those students as best as possible. He also works as a classroom assistant and a statistics tutor on campus. He manages to also find time to volunteer at the VA Medical Center. Dale plans to remain at SCSU to pursue his Master's of Social Work and eventually secure a job at the VA serving other veterans.
We are proud to announce at this time the St. Cloud State University Student Veteran of the Year is Dale Olchen.
Thank you, Jerry and Christine, and congratulations, Dale. At this time, we'd like to invite the faculty liaison, or one of the two, although I think Heidi might come up too, to the SCTCC College Veterans Resource Center, Brian Volkowitz, to the podium. Brian, please come up and tell us a little bit about this year's recipient from SCTCC.
Good evening and thank you for being here. Heidi and I are both faculty advisors to the Student Veterans Group at Tech College. And our nominee this year, Justin Haas, would you please come up front? Justin is an Army veteran who's studying computer programming at SCTCC and is a transplant from Wisconsin who came here after he served in the Army from 2000 to 2013 as a vehicle-mounted machine gunner. He was deployed during Operation Iraqi Freedom from 2005 to 2007. Justin has been the energy behind the Student Veterans Group this last year and has made significant improvements to our group. Has been a tireless advocate for veterans on the campus, repeatedly going to administration and things to fix things he sees that need to be fixed. He has become the most vocal advocate we've had as a student president of our group in the 8 years that I've been associated with it. In addition to his other duties in his role, Justin advocates student veteran needs. He's part of the recent Yellow Ribbon ceremony that we had on campus where SCTCC became a Yellow Ribbon company and emceed our event. We'd like to congratulate you on being our nominee for the Student Veteran of the Year from St. Cloud Technical and Community College.
Finally, please remember that we still have service members who are deployed into harm's way and those who are transitioning back into our community. Please keep these soldiers, veterans, and their families in your thoughts and your prayers and help with your actions. On behalf of the board and members of the Homefront Resource Center, we'd like to thank you for your attendance at today's ceremony. May God bless you and may He continue to bless the United States of America. This concludes our program. Thank you.